are listening to Prog and Roll with your hosts George and Nihal here on Progrock.com, your ticket to the best progressive rock. Every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time USA and 9 p.m. Central European Time.
Now it's time to raise the volume and enjoy the show.
Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Prog and Roll radio show. Tonight we have one more special show for you, during which we are going to present the latest album of Roy Crank, The Tiny Pigs, that was released last year. Roy is with us in the chat box. Welcome, Roy, and I think his spouse Irina is also with us. Welcome both. We are very, very happy to have you here on Prog and Roll.
Welcome, guys. Thank you very much. Good evening, Roy. Good evening, Irina. We're very sorry we don't know Ukrainian, so you have to,
you have to
go up with
us.
English.
Yes. So for those who don't know, Roy is a musician from Ukraine, which, as you all know, is at war with Russia for almost 2 years now. Roy, you live in Kharkiv in the northeast of the country, so close to the Russian borders. And it was one of the first cities that were hit. So we hope that tonight's show will be a happy break for both of you guys. So once more, Roy, Irina, welcome to our show as our guests this time. And thank you for everything. We're very, very pleased to have you here and be able to present your album. So, and once more, welcome everybody and enjoy the show.
My mind's in a dark room, seeking some light around. I hear voices that mumble, yet I cannot make them out. Sometimes silence is golden, though it often makes me cry. Want my life to be over, I have lost the joy of life. Candlelight flickers and nobody knows. I'm hearing these whispers which keep coming from the ghosts. I'm watching a movie, my face on the screen. This story is lovely from right now on.
So, hello dear friends and listeners of Prog and Roll, welcome to our show. Tonight, as of course you know already, and you see actually, we have on our chat box, actually many people, but we have Roy Krank, who you already met here a couple of times before, but this time he is our special guest, and he is not alone. Together he has his wife Irina, who is here for the first time in our show, and hopefully you guys will be here again in the future. So thank you very much both, and welcome to Prog and Roll. So tonight you're going to listen to a big part of Roy's latest album, The Tiny Pics, together with the interview we conducted with him, which is really interesting, and it's divided into two parts. So at this point, I think we have a lot of people gathered in the chat box. So I would like to say a very big welcome to each and every one of you. Starting from Alexis of Nine Skies. I'm not sure if he's listening or he's just here. We're going to have Nine Skies as our guests in about 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, early November, sorry. Bonsoir, Alexis. Welcome. And then we have Ben, who is listening from England, together with Emily, I guess. So guys, good evening. Thank you very much. Enjoy your dinner, I guess. And then we have Chuck, who is from Vegas, and he's driving as far as I understand. Chuck, thank you very much. Enjoy the driving and the music. And then we have Dennis from the beautiful Time Machine Show. Dennis, good evening, or good morning actually, from Oklahoma. And Diamond Dave from the city of Durham in North England. Diamond Dave, thank you very much. And then we have, of course, Doc Dave, our beloved Doc from Canada, who is the person who is creating all these wonderful posters you have seen in Prog and Roll. And then, of course, we have Mr. Pat Sanders of Drifting Sun. Bonsoir, Pat. And Fatma, who is listening from Turkey, if I'm not mistaken. Merhaba, Fatma. Hoş geldin.
Merhaba.
And Gotrek, who is listening from Australia, and it's early morning there. Good morning, Gotrek. Prepare your coffee. And Irina, of course, from Ukraine, I said that. And John C., good evening, I think, or good morning, I'm not sure. And then Lynn, who is evening, I think now, from Finland. Good evening, I guess, Lynn. Thank you very much. And Matt, and some people, I'm not sure if they're listening or they're just here on the chat box. And of course, Nikki, good morning, Nikki, and good evening, Niles. I hope you enjoyed your concert yesterday, the event, whatever it was, I don't know. And of course, Roy. And Sarah, good evening, Sarah, and Susie, both from UK, if I'm not mistaken. And Solis, who is listening from the beautiful island of Crete in Greece. Καλησπέρα, Tasuli, ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. And then Sonia from Germany. Guten Abend, Sonia. And I think that's it. We're done. We have Zap Niles. I'm not sure if he's listening or not, but he is here. And many people who are just listening. So please, Roy and Irina, if you have some of your people from Ukraine, friends, relatives, I don't know, who are just listening, please say a very big good evening from us. And thank you very much, everybody, for listening to this tonight's show, actually.
We opened the show with the Polish band Millennium in Brightness Hidden in the Dark, taken from their latest album, Tales from Imaginary Movies. And we will continue with a very good musician, a dear friend of Prog and Roll, but above all a wonderful person who unfortunately is no longer with us.
So please raise your glasses in the memory of our beloved Colin Tench, who passed away so suddenly a few years ago, and he's really missed. Thank you.
Now we're on our way. If you kidded us, we will know, we will know, we will know. When things fall into place, it's always the case. Some of them will be broken. I trust you, my friends trust you too. Just so you know, just so you know. Well, it's been a year or so. Don't want to moan, but we're wondering, oh, how is the view? Now, speaking as a friend here, just to be clear.
Just speaking as a friend here.
What exactly are you up to? And where are we going? Just speaking as a friend here. Tell me, how can we know if you know just where we will be? And will the fields of wheat still be there to see? See how she Now we are well along the way. At least that's what they're all saying. I've lost track, it's been so long. If you ever decide it's time to confide, just find out 'cause everyone's with you. Your opinion is their opinion too. Now we're on our way. Of course we're afraid, 'cause we don't know how this will end. Are we any nearer to the Don't think you can fool me. I've seen this all before. We won't get fooled again. Don't try to distract me. I've seen it all before. Get on my knees and pray. We won't get fooled again. Now we're on our way.
Okay, I'm really sorry for the sad moment before, but it's impossible to play Colin's songs without remembering what a lovely person he was. Anyway, let's now leave this, bad memory, let's say, behind and continue with our show because, as Queen said once, the show must go on.
We are sure that most of you are not familiar with Roy's music, and perhaps you will be curious to listen to it. But before the presentation of the album, let's give you a small taste from his very first work that was released 10 years ago.
I'm dying to sit by you. Smiling as ever, felt just no delight. Searching for place below down urban lanes to find something I never had. For being a bit happier. They say it feels like you're out there with a dagger through. Ooh, is that love? Is that love? Is that love? Is that love? On this one, what you know about love? So will you be trying to persuade it till it let you down itself? Try it and please it, but never call it never loud. It'll sink you down into your mouth. Take out punches at that one. Turn your ears to hear that voice. Listen to the road behind your door. Try to see what never did before. The God's freedom that once been given a chance to be free would never be back to this hell again. So listen up, all your folks. Left hands for the peace to the rotten metal flat. Yes, we will make your point rewrite in the ear of consideration. There is a guts, but I can't hear. Now can I feel power for real? Give out all you got to anyone who needs of your own free will. Yes, we will. Yes, you will. So bring this boat down. Break this down.
Okay, I think now it will be a good moment to welcome you once more all, and of course Roy and Irina, because as far as I see, many people are coming and going. I'm not going through the same thing again. A very big welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. So here's the thing. Roy contacted me a few months ago. I think it was summer, Roy? August, I think. And we talked about his album and stuff. And then he sent me the album. And the first thing I noticed, as all of you did actually, is the strong Queen influences, which I loved, to be honest, and Roy's excellent voice, who is kind of Freddie Mercury, like, sorry, but it's of the whole setting, I think, of his music, a Queen-like, but not only Queen. Tonight, so during the show, you will see that there are many influences as well, but Queen, I think, is the major influence. I love the album, so we started speaking with Roy on and on and on, and here he is tonight as a special guest, and we are so glad for this.
So let me tell you what to expect during this show.
Yeah, right.
Tonight's show will be divided into 4 parts, and the presentation will take place during the first 3, because the fourth part is the epic one, and it includes only one song, the usual epic.
So during the first 3 parts, we'll play a big part from Roy's latest album, The Tiny Peaks, mixed with just a few songs by some old and classic bands and artists, who, in our opinion, have some similarity with Roy's style. Of course, always in our opinion, right?
Also, we will play the two parts of the interview we conducted with him, and furthermore, especially tonight, we will have not one but two music quizzes. Yeah, you heard it right. I said two.
Yes, she said two. So, now we will play the first part, which is the longest one actually, of the interview, followed by the Roy's album's opening song, which is Stereoscopic. Pay some attention, please. I think Roy has to say some really interesting things.
Hello, Roy, and welcome to Prog and Roll. This is your third time here, I believe, but your first time as our guest, so we hope that you will enjoy the show and this interview. So let's begin. George?
Roy, welcome. Thank you very much for being here as our guest. And before anything else, please tell us a few things about yourself so our listeners will get to know you better. For example, where do you live? How did you start dealing with music, etc.?
Hello, George. Hi, Niall. Hi, everybody. Nice to hear from you. Thank you very much for the invitation. Highly appreciate to be interviewed at your wonderful show. My name is Roy Crank. I'm a composer and performer living in Kharkiv. And all my life is in constant learning and exercising music to derive maximally profit out of my creativity, because learning music is the way to grammarly expound what I exactly hear in a moment. I'm talking about the more self-education, the more I precise and genuine in my creative aspirations. But as for creating music is the way to connect to people, I think, maybe because I'm devoted introvert, as a matter of fact, maybe for some other reason, I don't know. What else? My parents are professional puppeteers working in the puppet theater on the west of Ukraine, and the rest part is not a big deal, though very important for me because I'm just a guy from Ukraine.
We understand that, unfortunately, your everyday life must have changed a lot during these last years due to the circumstances. Would you like to share some of the hardships that you encounter due to the current war and situation?
Well, my life really changed for last year cardinally. I don't know why, but now I know what war is for a known reason, and actually I don't know what this experience in need of in future. For example, I know what is 3 hours of relative quiet for getting to sleep for all along 3 months. It's absence of water for quite a long time, 6 months of awareness that every day is the last one, allowing constant bombings, shellings, sometimes street fights, and surely every day's murdering and devastations from Russian side you see in real time, like in a game, with detailed graphics, but you realize that it's unfortunately not a game, and you can be killed anytime. So what else? It's almost empty counters, and all you can be satisfied with is a piece of bread and sausage stick together. It's very tasty actually when you're hungry. But thank God it was a mere couple of months. Anyway, it's much quieter for today, and I can even talk to you, you see, and it's not easy to be concise with this question actually, because it's very wide one. Thank you.
You released your second album, Tiny Pigs, last year during the war with Russia. What kind of difficulties you had to overcome while producing the album?
First time a war was helping to Ukrainian soldiers standing on guard nearby my house with supplying them with food, and what I was jokingly given a nickname of the constant customer for, because me and my wife brought food to them every day when it was needed first time. Although the Tiny Pigs was actually created in pre-war time, both of my albums were published with the initial goal to help with giving out all donations and royalties, and from both of these albums I created and put out on Bandcamp for helping to Ukrainian armed forces. And anyway, now the situation is much better, and now I can talk to you freely without bam behind my window. So thank you a lot for this question.
Tell us a few things about the album itself, please. Like, who wrote the music, the lyrics, who played the instruments. Just, give us a, overview of your delegations and everything.
The Tiny Peaks one was recorded with lots of love to music itself, and thus there was gathered a remarkable company of highly professional musicians and also 5 studio staff devoted to music as it is. So I tried to create the album just as the rest part of my creative works by principle of difference by character, temper, for everybody could choose, even though not a whole album, but a mere light song close to one's own parameters. So what else? I created all parts and scores and gave it all out to wonderful comment of musicians that kindly agreed to record the album with me. So separate and special thanks to everyone who worked on it. So we had a lot of rehearsals, both individual and group ones. All instruments were non-digital on each record, and it's acoustic, electromechanical, and analog ones. And as I said, 5 studio staff were working on it, and half of the album was recorded at the venue with the best acoustic in Ukraine, and thus thereby we had to move to the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, regularly to record each song, and after all, the album was mastered at the Lily Records in Regina, it's Canada, by my friend Kyle Bocher, and it's quite expensive album actually. We all put a lot of heart and soul into, and I think this is all about this album. Thank you.
We believe that the best moment of the album is the song Don't Kill That World I'm Living In. Can you please tell us a few things about it? The lyrics, its music, anything that you'd like to share?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You like the Don't Kill the World I'm Living In. Someone else will be stressing out the song, but the Don't Kill the World I'm Living In is really very special for me. Though, as it came out, this original was recorded as a dedication to objecting the deforestation of my forest and where I live nearby. So now the song obtained, as I think, a new sense, and guess what? Anyway, the song is about celebration of life.
Slow down, says Ray John inside. Fit where there's few lonely, they were your pride. Slow down, those out of use. You say you'll leave her, been so refused. Slow down, set up stops in a face to bear. You say you'll leave her, but I never see her. Slow down, you're climbing downstairs. You tell me back before.
will conclude this first part with the noisiest song of the album, and we'll be back shortly for the second part, which will begin with...
Well, the music quiz, of course. Yay!
Of course, yay!
And actually, to be more precise, the first of the two music quiz that we have for you tonight. So, we'll conclude this part with the song Wake the Lord Tonight.
Cracks your ear out. For I'm a cat to go on my groove loud. There's some point to be made to block to. So let him go to grass, so must be all night through.
Sean Timms here from Southern Empire, Unitopia and Damanek, and you're listening to Prog and Roll with George and Niall on progrock.com. Your ticket to the best progressive rock, on every Sunday at 1400 Central Time USA and 2100 Central European Time.
Okay, we are back. We just entered the second part of our show, and now it's time for the first music quiz. And I'm saying first because, as we said before, tonight we have two quizzes for you. Roy was very, very kind, and he offered two digital versions of his album to give out as a prize, and we would like to thank him for that. So please listen to what Nihal has to say carefully, and of course, good luck.
So we are now going to play a cover version of a rather famous song, originally recorded by a very famous rock band. In order to win the digital copy of the album, The Tiny Pigs, you have to write on the chat box the title of the song together with the name of the band that recorded the original version. So let me repeat that. Please write on the chat box
the name of the band that recorded the original version together with the name of the song. Please write both answers in one message in order to avoid confusions. The first correct answer that will appear on the chat is going to be the winning one. So, if you're ready, George, please play the song.
Good luck. So, congratulations, Doc Dave. You just won a digital copy of the album The Tiny Pics that we are presenting today, kindly offered by Roy. Tomorrow or later on tonight, I'm going to send you the code you will need in order to download the album from Bandcamp. Thank you all for your participation, and of course, once more, a very big thanks to Roy for his offer. If you are interested, soon enough we'll have one more quiz, so be ready for that.
Congratulations from me as well, and thanks to all who participated. So the song we just played was I Can't Explain, originally recorded by The Who, and was included in their debut album, My Generation. As for the cover, that belongs to David Bowie, and you can find it in the album Pin-Ups.
And now we're going to play one more song from Roy's album, which is called High Speed Lover. So, when I was listening to Roy's album for the first time, I liked most of the songs, to be honest. But the song that made me turn my head, and I stuck with it for some time, was a short but very beautiful song, which reminded me of another song. And I knew that it was another song by Queen, but which one? You know, because I'm insane. I love this kind of challenges. I listened to the song again and again, 3-4 times in a row, trying to find which song by Queen was remind me of. And I think I found it. I listened to it. I think it has many things in common, always, of course, in my opinion. And for that reason, now I'm going to play a 2-song medley by Queen, as I said. And right after that, without a break, Roy's song, the song I'm talking about. And as I said, this is my opinion. I mean, listen to it, especially the second part of the medley, and then Roy's song, and you can tell me your own opinion if I'm right or wrong. And Roy, this is I don't know, recommendation, suggestion, take it as you like. Please record a Queen cover version in your next album. I mean, you will make it awesome. I'm perfectly sure about it. Okay, it doesn't have to be, I don't know, some insane song like, for example, Bohemian Rhapsody. It can be some other song, but give it a try, all right?
reaching high and low. But why does everybody tell me no? Neptune of the seas, an answer for me please. The lily of the valley doesn't grow. I lie in wait with open eyes. I carry on through stormy skies. I follow every course, my kingdom for a horse. But each time I grow old, serpent of the night, relieve me for a while and cast me from your spell. Let me go, messenger from seven seas has flown. He's lost his throne. Wars will never cease. Is the time enough for peace? The lily of the valley doesn't grow.
Next comes the second and shorter part of the interview, followed by two songs, Roy Crank's Don't Kill That World I'm Living In and Elton John's Dirty Little Girl. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third part and...
the second music quiz.
Ooh.
But before the interview and the beautiful songs that will come next, I would like to say once more that as you all understood, Roy's voice is not only amazing and wonderful and everything, but it also have a very, very strong Freddie Mercury feel. Okay, I'm not going to compare here. Each singer has his own personal style, but I think Roy should make a Queen cover. Come on, Roy, do it.
we made a small research on the internet about you and your music, and we found out that during your live gigs you were using puppets or something like that. That's adorable, by the way. And although we like the idea, we're not sure we understood correctly. So would you explain further, please?
Yeah, as I grew up behind the puppet theater's curtain and respectively allowing a certain capability to evolve myself dramaturgically, I'm experiencing with visual addition to live rendition of my first album. Sometimes it's puppets, sometimes masks, sometimes living plan, and it's all very quickly changed during the concert, but that corresponds more for my first The Big Tomorrow album that was created as a rock pen test, including some areas from my unpublished rock opera called The Mushberry. So the Tiny Pigs album implies to having less puppets than previous album, and by the way, the goal of those personages I'm playing, those personages can be appeared during the Tiny Pigs concerts and bears more an entertaining character than dramaturgic one. So it's more show than some progressive stuff. I don't know.
In your opinion, which bands or artists have been an influence to your music?
Well, actually, originally I'm a huge fan of classical music, from polyphony over Tikwa and further to postmodern epochs, traits of which I apply in my music. But as far as my music is mainly a mix of classical, pop, and rock music so far, I would like to say that I had influences of such great bands like Beatles, PFM, Queen, Genesis, Deep Purple, The Who, Bread, Andrew Lloyd Webber as well, Bee Gees, and a whole bulk of other bands that I could list for a long time to look up to.
Concluding this, do you have anything else you would like to say about your music, your album, perhaps some future plans, etc., etc.?
I started to work on my third album without a name so far, by the way, and even just ended the first piece for its scratched in partitura. It's, to be precise, it's polyphony created by the loss of the Ars Nova epoch, mixed with traits of impressionism and postmodern ones as well, with involving two reed organs, nickel harp, and entire bunch of other analog synth and other beautiful instruments as well, and surely vocal line in it. And I hope that our listeners will welcome this forthcoming album as warm as previous ones.
And finally, do you have anything you would like to say directly to the listeners of Prog and Roll and progrock.com?
I would love to say tremendous thanks to all who supports independent artists like me. A great honor to create music for such a grateful auditory that always excites me to work harder with this wonderful feedback. And it means a lot for my music, for me, and thankfully to all of you listeners, I can be who I am, Roy Crank. And thank you also to all who supports my country, my Ukraine, at this tough and rough times. I'm proud for every one of you, my dearest friends. I love you all, and once we will meet at the Roy Crank and Friends concert in your country for sure.
Thank you very much for coming to our show as a guest and as a listener. We hope to see you on our chat box again in the future, and even as a regular, you know. Don't be a stranger. And please stay safe.
Roy, thank you so much for being to our show a few times so far and being tonight as a guest. We hope we will see you again and again in the future. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much. I'm always fond of great shows like yours, where I feel special not only being interviewed but also hovering around in your chat room, speaking to such wonderful people and listening to stunning music, always stunning music in every program of yours. It's a pleasure indeed. So lots of thanks to every one of you. Best and warmest regards from Ukraine. See you.
There's nothing else you couldn't see. You come, those funny old days back.
Hello everyone, I'm Roy Crank and you're listening to the Prog and Roll show at progrock.com, your ticket to the best progressive rock.
Okay, I guess I pressed the wrong button before. Sorry for that. We're ending the third part of the show. Now it's time for the second music quiz. But before that, let me tell you that in case you like Roy's music and you're interested about his album, which you are listening actually tonight, go on Bandcamp and buy a digital copy. And of course, don't forget to buy a copy of the wonderful album by Gotrek. With songs that he sings in the shower, now has an update version with Roy Crank and Pat Sanders, I think. So that must be very, very cool, actually.
Unless there's yodeling involved.
No.
No?
Yodeling is only with you. So. Oh yeah.
Okay. Gottfried, let me know if you want me to yodel on your name.
Anyway, let's go.
So we entered the third part of our show, and now it's time for the second music quiz. But before that, we would like to inform you that next Sunday on 22nd of October, we will have the second part of the 70s special for you. We did the first part last week, and now it is time for the second and last one. So please, please try to be here because it will be a really good show.
Yes, that's true. I believe that the second part will be better and more powerful one than the first. So in case you enjoyed last week's Prog and Roll's 70 special show, I'm pretty sure that you're going to love the next one even more.
And now it's time for the second music quiz.
Yay!
Well, it'll be exactly like before, which means that what we want from you is to write on the chat box the name of the band that recorded the original version together with the name of the song. In case you don't care about it, just enjoy the song because it's a very beautiful one. So, as usual, the first correct answer that will appear on the chat will be the winning one. Good luck, everybody!
If you're searching out for something, don't try so hard. If you're feeling kind of nothing, don't try so hard. When your problems seem like mountains, feel the need to find some answers. You can leave them for another day. Don't try so hard. But if you fall and take a tumble, it won't be far. If you fail, you mustn't grumble. Thank your lucky stars. Just savor every mouthful and treasure every moment. When the storms are raging around you, stay right where you are. Don't try so hard. Don't take it all to heart. It's only fools, they make these rules. Don't try so hard. One day you'll be a sergeant major. Oh, you'll be so proud, screaming out your bloody orders, but not too loud. Polish all your shiny buttons, dressed as lamb instead of mutton. But you never had to try to stand out from the crowd. Don't try so hard.
Congratulations, man. You just won a digital version of the Tiny Pics album, which we are presenting tonight, generously offered by Roy Crank. We hope that both winners will enjoy and appreciate this album for a long, long time. And of course, a very big thanks to Roy for his offer.
Congratulations from me as well to both Doc, Dave, and Ben. And a very big thanks to all of you who participated, just for the sake of playing. Now, look, there has been some complaints, and I can understand. They're right, actually. It's not very easy to participate in this kind of cover versions games or quizzes because there is a problem with the internet. Some people are behind some others. I mean, there has been situations where someone is answering and someone else didn't even start to listen to the song yet. Yeah, we cannot do anything about this. It's an internet problem, I guess. But because of that, we thought of a very, very nice idea, which we are going to present very soon in Prog and Roll. We're going to dedicate a whole show into a new game, which we hope is going to be great fun. And that night we're going to have with us a special guest. And that will have nothing to do with internet speed or anything. It will just be a fun game where all of you will be able to participate and enjoy. So that's for later on though, okay? Now, the song we just played was Don't Try So Hard, originally by Queen, of course, taken from the album Innuendo. And the beautiful cover version, it was recorded by Lana Lane, as very well Fatma, I think, wrote. And it was included in the album Covers Collection, which was released in 2002, and it's a really, really good album. So, congratulations once more, and thank you all for your participation.
And as we said earlier, the presentation of the Tiny Pics album will take place during the first 3 parts, because the fourth and final part includes only one very long and amazing song, the usual epic.
Look, one of the most beloved songs from Roy's album, further than the 3 actually I mentioned before, is this one as well. I think the reason for that is that the next song, which is called Out and Inside, I don't know, it gives me some strong 60s psychedelic influences, at least to my ears, especially the main guitar rhythm. It reminds me something between The Doors and Jefferson Airplane, so as you can understand, it wouldn't go unnoticed by me. So listen to the song, please, and tell me if you agree with me or not. It's a great song anyway. So, thank you very much. Enjoy. This is Out and Inside.
Roy's album includes 10 songs, and tonight we will play 8 of them for you. So, since we already played 6, there are only 2 remaining, unless George is confusing the numbers again.
No. I think I'm okay. I can count until 10, I think.
No, I think it was 7 before.
It was 7.
Yeah.
I learned the 3 more.
Yeah.
Now I can go until 10. So, the album includes a 2-song medley, which you can will listen right away. And with that small medley, we will reach to the end of the 3rd part. But please, all of you stay here, because the final part, the epic part, includes only one but seriously awesome song.
So at this point, we would like to thank Roy and Irina for being here with us once more, despite all the hardships that they have been facing. Roy, congratulations. We hope that you enjoyed the presentation that we have prepared for you. And both of you, please don't be strangers. You know where to find us now.
Yes, Roy, thank you very much for all your efforts and, of course, for your kind offers. Guys, we are so glad to have met you, and we hope that you will be visiting our chat box every now and then, whenever you can. And it was lovely to have you here. And all of you who didn't win and you liked perhaps the album, just go to Bandcamp, write Roy Krank, and perhaps buy it or buy some songs that you liked. Okay, do whatever you like. And Roy, please consider making this a CD. It's a wonderful album. It's pity. I mean, many people will be interested, I think. So, also, yes, good luck with the recordings of your new album. And in case you are interested, you know where to find us. Maybe we can arrange something again.
face. Gonna split and handcuff you. Gonna split and handcuff you. However you got a piece of my sweet pie there.
I'm Dave Curtin from IO Earth, and on my right hand side, I think it is, yes it is, it's Adam Goff from IO Earth.
Hello.
You are listening to Prog and Roll with George and Nihal on progrock.com. So what I suggest, you kick off your shoes, sit back, light your pipe, and listen to some classic prog.
So we just entered the final part of tonight's show, during which, as we mentioned before, we'll play only one song, the usual epic. Tonight's epic, as you can understand, it's a long one, but it's also a very, very famous and amazing. You all know it so well, so there won't be any surprises here. But before the epic, please give us a couple of minutes to inform you about our future plans. Thank you.
So, as we said, next Sunday, the 22nd of October, we will present the second and final part of 70s special show. Last Sunday we did the first part, and next week we will present the second. Have in mind that the playlist will include totally different bands and artists in comparison with the previous show. It will be a classic playlist filled with really great songs, so please try to be here.
That's for the 22nd next week, and 1 week later, on the 29th, we'll have on our chat box the members of IO Earth and present their new, really good album, Sacrifice. Sanctuary. Sorry, my mistake. Sanctuary. I don't know if you're familiar with the music and style of IO Earth, but they have a rather unique style with beautiful female vocals and definitely very interesting compositions.
On December 5th, we will have on our chat box the members of the French band Nine Skies and present their new album, The Lightmaker. This will be the first time we will have Nine Skies as our guest, so we're quite excited about it. And then on 12th of November, probably we will have a break. I think it's well deserved, you know.
So at this point, before the final song, the epic, we would like to thank you all for listening to Prog and Roll once more, hoping that you enjoyed it. A very special thanks to Roy Crank, not only for being here tonight, but also for his help and his, generous offers. Roy, good luck with the recordings of your new album, and let's be in touch, okay? Now both you and Irina know where to find us, so don't be strangers. Every Sunday you can find us here at the usual hour on progrock.com. So, a very big thanks from me. Good night or good morning all. Thank you very much.
I would also like to thank you all, and of course Roy and Irina, who were our special guests tonight. Roy, it has been a pleasure to meet you, and Irina, the same. And we hope that we will see you guys on our chat box again soon in the future. You will always be welcome here on our show. For now, goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much from me as well.
Nihal.
Yeah.
Did you forget something?
Like what?
The epic.
Oh, yeah, shoot, yeah, the epic. Well, I don't think I have anything to say about it, George. I mean, if they don't know this one, probably they're listening to the wrong radio station.
Yeah, I think so. So, ladies and gentlemen, please raise the volume for the last time tonight and enjoy the amazing Thick as a Brick. Good night.
Really don't mind if you sit this one out.
My words but a whisper, your deafness a shout. I may make you feel, but I can't make you think. Your sperm's in the gutter, your love's in the sink. So you ride yourselves over the fields, and you make all your animal deals, and your wise men don't know how it feels to be thick as a brick. And the sandcastle virtues are all swept away in the tidal destruction, the moral malaise. The elastic retreat rings the close of play as the last wave uncovers the newfangled way. But your new shoes are worn at the heels, and your suntans rapidly peel, and your wise men don't know how it feels to be thick as a brick. And the love that I feel is so far away. I'm a bad dream that I just had today. And you shake your head, you said it's a shame. Spin me back down the years and the days of my youth. Draw the lace and black curtains and shut out the whole truth. Spin me down the long ages, let them sing the song.
Tonight.
shadows on the water as the sun plays on the infantry returning from the sea. The doer and the thinker, no allowance for the other, as the failing light illuminates the mercenaries' creed. The bonfire burning, the kettle almost boiling, but the master of the house is far away. The Pharisee is standing, their warm breath clouding in the sharp and frosty morning of the day. And the poet lifts his pen while the soldier sheathes his sword. And the youngest of the family is moving with authority, building castles by the sea. He dares the tardy time to watch them all aside. The cattle quietly grazing at the grass down by the river, where the swelling mountain water moves onward to the sea. The builder of the castles renews the age-old purpose and contemplates the milking girl whose offer is his need. The young men of the household have all gone into service and are not to be expected for a year. The innocent young master, God's moving ever faster, has formed the plan to change the man he sees. you smile at everyone. You meet the stares, you're unaware that your doings are undone. And you laugh most ruthlessly as you tell us what not to be. But how are we supposed to see where we should run? your silver buckle shoes. Laying at the hard case, you follow the example of the comic paper idol who lets you bend the rules.